This is continuing on my quest for May for the 10,000 gamer score. We are running Call of the Sea. This is part 2. We're trying to do chapters 3 and 4 today, in which case you will have 5 and 6 left over on the third video. So, where we left off, we were in the middle of a nightmare. So, we fell down the waterfall, if I'm not mistaken. So I gotta keep my joystick. Something's wrong. It's floating.
I have to get back. I have to
It's
find.
really bugging me in shooting games. Like, it's just so bad. So anyway, we'll worry about that later. The setting on this is brutal. Look at this. There's a cutscene.
What is that? What kind of creature is this? I need to get a closer look.
Short cutscene. I'm gonna wake up a little shipwrecked. Now remember, folks, I am going to be referring to I'm going to be doing the walkthrough.
What happened?
By checking the guide quite a bit.
How did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache. Torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
Just move forward to the one that's upside down.
I'm terrified. I've always been afraid of storms, but something or someone seems to be moving there on the reefs. Or is it just my imagination?
This is a secret achievement coming up here, folks. This is some crates on the left.
Oh my god. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size. Oh my god. The ship's
behind, circle around the backside of that to find the recording. But I don't know how to circle around the back. But I don't know. I feel like if I go up there, I'm not going to be able to.
place gives me the creeps.
Yeah, see, it says go up the ladder after the fact.
This place gives me the creeps.
Yeah, see, it says go up the ladder after. Alright. Excuse me, folks.
Oliver, close the hatchway. We're getting knee-deep in water. Wait, that thing's inside. Open fire! It's gone. Now, what the hell's Braddock, damn it? Braddock is dead, Captain. The same beast what dragged Sion into the water killed him. Jesus, the ship's sinking. No, it isn't sinking. Somebody's dragging us down to the deep. No, it isn't.
Sweet Jesus, those screams. And what were those beasts that attacked them?
Is that rare achievement? Forever to get. I'm sorry.
And what were those beasts that attacked them?
Is that rare achievement? Forever to get. I'm sorry. Alright, so now we're going up the ladder. So now we're going So we go straight till we see a machine.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains.
Go straight till we see
Any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. That voice.
Let's just go back. Now. So you have to interact with these in a certain order to get the lights green. That order is 3. From left to right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3.
did I turn on?
And then you just, there you go. So now I gotta follow the wire. Where the wire, and hit this lever. Now I gotta follow the wire. Where the wire, hit this lever. I gotta fire another one out of the ship.
At last, some
Alright,
light.
so we got some light on the camp.
That should make things easier.
Alright, so over here. You want to run over
Looks
here.
like they took items from the stranded ship.
So this crate, you can see the sardines.
Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah.
This crate.
Hey, this sailor is a dead...
That gives you that achievement, which is Marsh Cannery. And then by the overturned barrels, there's a machine which is right here. Like that. Okay. And then by the overturned barrels. Photo development area. Alright. Photo development area.
My God, look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me? Those footprints definitely do not look human. This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing?
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it
So,
twice,
is this recording?
so it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know.
Shouldn't we be listening?
Maybe it was never meant to play music.
Wait, where have you been this whole time?
So it should be
See,
fixed.
Halvina. See, Halvina.
Oh my God,
Never meant to play
he's
music.
got a knife.
Get off! Lunatic! Hold him! Hold him for Christ's sake! Call the Aurora, quick!
Alright, we're done in here. Now I gotta enter the cave. And enter the only tent here. Under the projector is a note. Under the projector is a note. There it is. Okay.
I've
Rear
never seen
translucent
Harry
blue.
so angry. A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. Looks like the prototype of something. A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype.
There's a calendar.
Of something.
Just to the left underneath the calendar.
Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon. Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took
There's two
this
notes
calendar
here.
from the Lady Shannon. How can someone build something like this out of stone?
There's two notes here.
You always did have a good ear, Harry. How can someone build something like this out of stone? You always did have a good ear, Harry.
Alright, so to get those. Alright, and finally on the table is a box you can open to look at the piano symbols. There's a piano you gotta play. I don't understand. On the table is a box you can open. Box you can open. 1, 2, 3.
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
Okay.
These symbols are linked to the piano
1,
keys.
2, 3.
These symbols are linked to the piano keys. These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
Oh boy. Okay. So I gotta play these piano keys, and they give you a picture.
What kind of doodad is this?
So I gotta play these piano keys. That. Give you a picture.
What kind of doodad is this?
That. 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 I'm about to say, why did that pop? Hi. That was messed up. I'm about to say, why did that pop? Hi. That was messed up. So I go back to the projector.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal. I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal. I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver.
And I gotta interact with the screen.
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable. Well, that
Reset the slides all the way to the left.
unexpected and inexplicable.
Reset the slides all the way to the left. Okay. I don't want to. Okay. Just a power switch. Hope that didn't fuck any future shit up. 'Cause I'm an idiot. Alright, I gotta head out now. Get up. Alright, I gotta head out now. Yeah. I want to exit right up the mountains. side and looking for a bridge. Looking for a bridge on the left across the
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural,
Alright,
but
gotta
not
catch up reading.
man-made
Hold on.
either.
Okay, so head right and all the way down the stairs.
This feels ominous. Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide. Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide. I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here.
Jared! What up, buddy?
Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
So go back over here, back to the video, back to the projector. So now I gotta go.
I think this is the right one.
And I journal down something.
I think this is the right one.
Right. So you go back out.
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream. It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me,
You can interact with
and not the other
left.
way around. What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though. What odd structure.
So
It doesn't
exactly.
look like a building, though.
Head all the way back to the ship and enter the farmroom when you neglected earlier. Yeah, I can do that. Can I go down? So, like I said, folks, this is like another walking simulator. A lot of these walking simulators are basically just walk, interact, walk, interact. You get achievements. Some of them are pretty decent stories. This one's a little off. One's not that bad. One's not that bad. If you did one of these 3 times a week, for 50 weeks out of the year, that'd be 150 gamer score. You can catch up to me pretty quick. If you did one of these 3 times a week, 50 weeks out of the year, I don't do that pace. Steph, thanks again, sweetie. You are crazy. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you very much. That's almost a quarter of our goal right there, folks. You get them stars. Thanks again, sweetie. Steph, you're the best. I hope all is well. Hope you're crushing it at live as usual. Thank you very much. Goal right there, folks. Get them stars. Okay, so we ran in here.
Five of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
Is that Harry?
This is a distress call from the Everhard expedition.
No,
74
just a recording.
miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. It's
You
closed,
killed it today. That's my girl.
unaccounted for.
You're the best. Thank you greatly. Thank you kindly.
But we're stranded on this island.
Love it. Love it when you kill it.
Please
You killed
send
it today.
help
That's my
immediately.
girl. You're the best. Thank you
And
greatly.
I was completely covered in that black goo.
Distress call from the Everhard expedition.
The black ooze's properties are perplexing.
The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew.
So if you gotta let me know what days you go there, I'm gonna try and get down and play next week or the following. But I definitely want to come see everybody and make sure you're there.
Help immediately.
So if you gotta let me know
Maybe
what
the
days you go
legend
there,
is
I'm gonna try
more
and get down
real
and
than
play
it
next week or
seems.
the following. But I definitely
Call from
want
the
to come see everybody
Everhard
and make sure you're there.
expedition.
What were you
Nautical
looking
miles
for?
east of Tahiti.
I don't want to not box it. I gotta do this puzzle.
Its crew. Unaccounted for. Five of us have survived.
Alright. Interact with the knob on the far left.
Please send help.
To turn the machine on, you'll have to use 3 different dials to make 3 rocks on the right be the same level and all lights green,
The Everhard expedition.
which they're already
74
all the
nautical
same level.
miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew
Interesting.
unaccounted for. Five of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
So,
These knobs must
Turn it
control
on.
the vibrations inside this chamber.
Call from the Everhard expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti.
These knobs must
Lady
control the
Shannon has run
vibrations
aground.
inside this chamber.
Its crew unaccounted for. Five of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. Five of us have survived. This is a distress call from the Everhard expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew unaccounted for. Five of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island.
This is going to
Please
go for
send
you.
help immediately. 5 of us have survived. This is a distress
Something I
call
can do.
from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island.
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. It says turn it on first. Turning on first is wrong. Just literally turn it off. Turn the first dials on to the first number or first big dash, and you're good.
The Lady Shannon has
Alright,
run
so I get
aground.
out of there.
Its crew
What up, Meredith?
unaccounted
Be there Monday next week. Okay. I might still be in Pennsylvania. It's unsure and unclear. If not, just let me know your next day, and I'll definitely make a trip down. But I'll try to do Monday if I can. Okay. You go in the morning, I assume? It's unsure and unclear. If not, just let me know your next day, and I'll definitely make a trip down. But I'll try to do Monday if I can. You go in the morning, I assume?
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness. Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. What it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
So it says bow the ship around to the back of the ship. Middle table next with hammer 3
Some kind of improvised workshop. You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
No.
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged. What kind of machine were you building? Harry isn't usually very chummy, but
Alright, I assume I got that drink. So, once again, go up the mountain.
when I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child.
Alright, we're gonna go to the symbol that's facing the ocean, which I assume they mean this. Not it. This one? This one. They're all open.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
That's all I'm missing. That's on top. Got it. That took a lot longer than what should have, folks, and I apologize. That took a lot longer. Nothing. My chat is quiet.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find him. Wow. Let's see what the next one does. This island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
Can I check my journals? Okay, so... check my journals. Okay, so... That's the end of chapter 3.
Whew, that was quite a hike.
That starts chapter 4.
I'm at the top of the mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here.
You're supposed to follow the path to the right, keep going up the
Took
mountain.
me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
Path to the right.
Took me a while to get here. The views are worth it. Oh no! Oh, Frank had a daughter. I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny. A loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up. They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz. They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
So it says ignore the path. Look up the destruction on the right. So is my look up the destruction on the right. Okay, so all my looks like my journal, my log's good.
They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of... They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal. They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal. Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right? Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right? His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin. His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin. They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water, but the stream isn't close enough to the wheel. They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water, but the stream isn't close enough to the wheel. They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water, but the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
I feel like I'm missing some of those logs.
Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man, and he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's. I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man, and he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's.
So it's supposed to be, those are supposed to be log entries, but it's not on the page, and that's my concern right now why I'm delayed here, folks. Just so. So it's supposed to be, those are supposed to be log entries, but it's not on the page. So it does say, right next to the tower with ladders is a little hut. Go inside and interact with the 4 pages on the table in front of you. The 1 page on the box, which I did all this. There was like right here. Next to the tower with ladders is a little hut. Go inside and interact with the 4 pages on the table in front of you. The 1 page on the box, which I did all this.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple. Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple.
It's still a blank page, which pisses me off. It's still a blank page, which pisses me off. Maybe these are all the different, maybe it's the next log entry. Alright, so, fuck it, I'm moving on. Leave this area along the path, and this time take the stairs up to your left. Which is right here. Top the steps, make the immediate hard left to see gold mural with some buttons on it. Copy that, got the mural. Another thing we call 180, as if you made a right.
There are some sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater.
180, another
There are
mural
some
on
sort
the right.
of
Interact
sound
with it.
devices built around this amphitheater.
Go farther along. Third mural along this path. Should be up here. Okay. Go down the steps at the end of this upper path on the right. Okay. Make a left. You get another log as you hit this top one here.
Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. All but one.
Okay, so you interact with it.
Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the
Turn around
All but one.
and head back to where you came. Passing the step on the right that you came down, and you'll see a huge grill on the right to the left.
A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian god. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets. Maybe the Polynesian god. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets. Are these figures
There you go.
singing like a choir? Are these figures singing like a choir?
So I have to go back this way.
These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good. These drops of rain are so refreshing.
I'm trying to find my way back to those steps. I Should go the right way. Still, this is close to where I have to go. And look down the pit. This is the microphone you have to interact with.
1212, testing. Nope, doesn't work. 1212, testing. Nope, doesn't work. So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
Okay.
So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Please, sir. We should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warning, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death, sir?
Listen to me.
Listen to
Frank
this.
lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. That's clear enough for you.
Hey, Mar!
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate. It's working. Come on.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Something wrong,
No
Harry?
power.
Soundtrack.
The ground is shaking. No, no!
No, I can't.
I told you, Everhart. You damn fool! You're going to kill us all! Turn it off! Turn it off!
There's a symbol inside.
You damn fool! You're going to kill us all! Turn it off! Turn it off!
There's a symbol inside.
Okay. So now you go back and interact with all these murals. So you start in the same order we found them. You go up the stairs, go to the one that's on the far left, which is here. Alright, we'll start the same way in the previous. Alright, so only the top button on here. Then you move back over here to the next one. And it's going to be only the right button. Alright, so only the top button on here. Then you move back over here to the next one. And it's going to be only the right button. So the third one, just past the microphone, is bottom diamond only.
I like singing so much. Harry and I often sang together. When my condition got worse, Harry thought it wasn't a good idea to make
And then you want to hit the
unnecessary
top button
efforts.
here. Now, mind you, this technically be
I
the
stopped
left button.
singing. I know it was just for my own
standing
good,
upright.
but my illness caused our whole lives to revolve. But these stone columns just vibrate. Amazing! The hatches are opening.
Head to the terminal. power going in this. I assume opening this little chapter 5.
Now the wheel is moving.
I got a lot. Alright, turbine area.
Now the wheel is moving.
Alright, so it says you gotta see these, and you go around to the back side. And you see this green button. Alright, okay. So you gotta, so this is how you gotta do this. You gotta go 1, 2, 3. So that left wheel is at the bottom. I'll hold up the bottom. It's gonna take you a second. Run around and pull the right handle. So that left wheel is at the bottom. It should be this handle here. That's alright.
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine. These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. That's gotta be the center.
Huh, that was easy.
Alright, so I got that rolling.
These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
You see a circle of blue. Okay, sure.
Adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
So you have to change all these white. So if I hit this button, it's going to change this, this, and this color. And you need them all white. So if I hit this button, it's going to change this. So if I go like this, and this, it's all white. And boom, you're done. That's the puzzle.
That should give
So,
the turbine some
there you
energy.
go, like this. Now go forward the two switches and try to turn it both on. Turn on the power.
Great, we did it.
Now we got
Now
juice.
everything should be powered.
Now go toward the two switches and after the power the ladder, then go to the side ladder. So we're gonna go this over here into the hut. We're gonna jam on this power box. We got juice. It's pouring rain, and we're out here on live wires. How we're not getting the shit shocked out of us? It's pouring rain, and we're out here on live wires. How we're not getting the shit shocked out of us?
Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on. Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on. Now what?
So you got to hit that supposedly after, but I did it during. And
What's happening this time? Where am I? What's happening this time? I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back? Is this an ocean? An ocean that dried up? My cane. Hair is so dry. I need to find water. My bed. Another memory. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed? I'd better find some shade before I dry right up. The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again. Find some shade before I dry right up. The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again. I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy. I can't take much more. Is that a house? That's not a house. That's our house in Inglewood. Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind? Harry? Are you home? Am I dreaming? Or am I...
Okay, it says you immediately go up the stairs.
Harry? Are you home?
No,
I am definitely losing my mind. I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
Outside the fireplace, there's a blue picture you can interact. And then you gotta rotate it to read.
I don't understand. My mother's music box. Are you... Yet... Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins. My mother's music box. Yet...
Turn around and act with the music box.
Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins. The Everhart twosome. What a duo. The Everhart twosome. What a duo. What a sweet melody.
That should have popped another achievement.
What a sweet melody.
That should have popped another achievement.
What a sweet melody. What was that? Another
But,
vivid...
let me just show you. We are popping off achievements, more than halfway there already.
What?
We didn't finish chapter 4, we'll get that one. And then these are all, this is chapter 5, plus a couple more secrets. But by the end of this thing, we'll be at over 500 gamers.
And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
So now it's up here, I'm back to, there's going to be a couple big puzzles here. Pardon me for a second, folks.
It wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
It's a balloon. Wish I had my cheaters. Alright, so come up to the microphone again, right? So, alright, so come up to the microphone.
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
Open Sesame.
Let's give it a shot. That was quite a show.
Alright.
That was quite a show.
Alright.
This feels like hallowed ground.
There's a campsite here, says they've gotten it in.
This feels like hallowed ground.
Campsite here says they've gotten it in. So these are the murals you have to interact with.
Are they bathing him in black ooze?
These are the
His
murals.
hands are changing, like in my dream. Are they bathing him? Look at those spots. Black ooze. They look like mine. His hands are changing, like in my dream. Now he's some sort of
So it's usually
man-fish?
Dumbo.
Fish of every size and shape. Now
Okay,
he's
so
some sort of
I'll zoom in
man-fish?
down.
Fish of every size and shape.
Okay, so
Some sort of man-fish? Fish of every size and shape.
on your right is two boxes. You can interact with some pictures.
This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in... These patterns look too familiar.
You can interact with some pictures.
This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in... She sounds worried for him. These patterns look too familiar. This looks like the same kind of elevator. She sounds worried for him. These patterns look too familiar. She sounds worried.
Back one has a purple and interactive. I don't understand. But I think I got them all. Gonna take the podium. Elevator.
Where is this taking me? Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
So I gotta interact with the four that are around.
Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
I gotta interact with the four that are around. And then over there somewhere is a box with something on it.
It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years. It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years. Well, this one was easy, I think. This one was easy, I think.
My dear old pal, Nora. I wish I could write something else. But a long time ago, I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt,
A lot of distracting and you running around here.
all for
I'm trying to
nothing.
get everything I can in a full circle.
Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back. Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? But he didn't finish the letter. What do I do now? God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease? What do I do now? So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease? I'm starting to understand this. That's how you mark the symbol's orientation. This one was... Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out. This one... Well done, Harry. John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song. I've seen John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Favorite song. Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down. Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
There's a broken bottle somewhere.
A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze. A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did? Harry threw a bottle against the wall.
Alright, so when facing the
because he
door,
was frustrated for not deciphering this?
the first one on your left.
Discovered when he did.
Okay? Alright, so when facing the door, the first one on your left. Okay, I did that. Alright. Far left one doesn't need to be top, right? Top. On the top. Got it. Okay, so then these two have to be on the bottom. So you went twice.
This is the right combination.
So
This is the right combination.
okay, head through the new open door and on top of the steps and after the page for the crate on the right. I mean, Harry got through here, which doesn't make sense, because his dead body or skeleton isn't here. Well, that's pretty dope. I mean, Harry got through here, which doesn't make sense, because his dead body or skeleton isn't here.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
Alright.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
Okay, so this is the actual end of chapter 4. So this is a drum sequence we have to do. The first one, oh wait. Okay, so this is the actual end of chapter 4. So this is the drum sequence we have to do. The first one, oh wait. So start by interacting with the middle one.
Those are drums of some sort.
One. So one.
Drums of some sort. Wrong. Let's try again.
I don't understand. It's saying 1, 3.
Wrong. Let's try again. I can sing, but I'm awful when it comes to playing music. Nora, you idiot, just follow the sequence. But I'm awful when it comes to playing music. Nora, you idiot, just follow the sequence. Nora, you idiot, just follow the sequence.
You have to start the middle one, and then each time. So now this one's gonna be 2, 3. And then this one's gonna be 1, 2, 1. And then you're gonna go 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2. And then you're gonna go. And then you're gonna go 1, 3, 3, 2, 2.
Wow, this technology never ceases to amaze.
And here's your point.
This technology never ceases to amaze. Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless there's something different about my hand. Anyway, Nora, you know what you've got to do. Something
Poof.
different about my hand.
So, folks, that's chapters 3 and 4. Bunch of achievements done. Got some more progress on the May. I'm literally
My
going to end
hands.
it right here because
Look at my hands.
this is the beginning of
This
chapter
is
4.
definitely not a
So,
dream. And I'm
as
starting
always,
to doubt the
thanks
others
for
were
watching.
dreams
Thanks for the likes
too.
and shares and follows.
Look at my hands. This is definitely
Meredith,
not a
Steph,
dream.
to me, I'm sorry I didn't see you when you popped in. Joe, thanks for like. Steph, as always, thanks for the stars. Appreciate it greatly. Folks, I'll be back shortly. I'm going to go check out the squad and the army and see where we're at with some Warzone. If not, I'll probably back play a little Hellblade. We'll keep getting this content. As I said, 10,000 points by the end of next week. Well, week Monday. I'm on track. It's going to be a 1,000-point game every day, so I'll be getting up early, doing some content, playing some games. Also, next week I'll be starting both Legendary Edition of the Mass Effect trilogy, also getting back into some Cyberpunk, and lastly, what is lastly? There's a third game we're going to get into. Anyway, also looking to see about trying to put together some home run derbies on MLB The Show, just for some fun, maybe bet some stars with some other streamers. We'll see. So keep watching the page. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. We're that much closer to our goal of so keep watching the 200 page. followers. As always, thank you. In fact, so much let me get the update right now. I believe we're at 17. 18 people need to follow, and we get our goal for our giveaway. So, that being said, everybody, thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend. If I don't see you, remember, I'll be in PA doing test streams of Fortnite all weekend long. But in the meantime, please